Good mid-morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Welcome to You've Already Risen and Radke.
I wish that we were closer.
I feel like we're pretty close, baby. We spend a lot of time together. We do a lot of things together.
I'm being serious. I wish
Closer than close.
Don't, David. Stop, baby.
Maybe.
Hey, baby.
When she puts her hand under the table on my leg, I know I need to bring her down.
You do. It's just that you do it all the time now. Okay?
I've done it all the time our whole life.
Mm-hmm. He just got in trouble under the table, didn't you, David?
I did. Not the good kind of trouble.
Anyway, good morning, everybody. No, what I was saying is, I feel, I wish we had those two chairs and they were up closer. I'm not liking this. I do like that I can lean on it and have my coffee on it, but I don't necessarily need that. But I feel a distance. Like, I wish that it was like this. Is that too? Is that too close? Anybody? Granted, I don't have on a stitch, not a stitch.
Well, you know, we did have
I have on clothes.
You know, we did have it that close out there when we were in front of the gray, and you didn't like the depth, and that's one of the reasons why we moved in here. And now you're wanting to take the depth away.
No, we would still have the depth. Our chair would be right here. Our wall would be back there.
But our faces would be so... I can't believe you have those clips in your hair.
You know, I was just walking out of the house just now, and Rocco came in to see when we had walked out. He needed to know the exact moment that we had walked out, because he knows that by the time this is over, this little shenanigan we're doing here, and we get back over to the house, that he needs to have emptied the cat litter, gathered up all the trash in the house, and taken it out to the trash can, and empty the dishwasher. So God knows he's going to wait till the second we leave. Why get started ahead of time? Why do that?
Here's what's happening. He has pulled it up on his iPad, and he is watching, and when he hears us starting to wind down, that's when he's going to start.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't be the least bit surprised.
But I need to correct you.
But hold on. I was walking out of the door, and he went, "Mama, are you leaving? Are you leaving?" And I said, "Yes, Rocco, I'm leaving." And he goes, "Are you leaving like that?" And I said, "What are you talking about, son?" And he said, "With those clips in your hair." He goes, "They're okay with that?" I said, "Well, first of all, this is for free, so they're okay with it. Second of all, I just got out of the bathtub, and this is what's going on. And that's why I wore this shirt that says I'm so freaking valuable. I don't need y'all to tell me I'm adorable. I already know it." What were you going to say?
I was just going to correct you. You said that they were watching these shenanigans.
I got to go get a water out of the fridge.
I feel like this is more of a shindig.
You know what's going to be a shindig is that I'm going to go get some water, and this one right here's got to entertain you. Let's see how that goes.
Oh, it's very easy. I'm going to entertain you because we are excited to have you watching from Utah, from Los Angeles, California, from all over Texas, from Georgia, Colorado, Indiana, Louisiana. Mallory Kennedy. Oh, God. Is it afternoon?
Mallory, are you okay, baby? Is there danger? You're never up before 1. Blink twice if there's danger, Mallory.
Washington, Oklahoma, Huntsville, Alabama, Idaho, from Hudson. Someone is watching from Hudson? Not an ad, not a partner.
This is the only size David Radke will buy because they're always on sale.
That's not true. That's what the
kids take to school. That's 100% the reason it was on sale. That's what so you won't get us adult waters. Indiana. What do you mean this is what the kids take to school? No, it isn't. Our kids are teenagers. They don't drink these anymore.
Missouri, Georgia. Oh, we're getting close to the 50. Kansas. Holly Simmons is off work this week and watching. But to be honest, I feel like she watches a lot from work.
David, you're not giving me any arm room, baby.
Let me tell you.
Okay. Well, y'all, I want to say something, and I'm not trying to brag about it. Okay? By the way, anybody who starts a sentence with "I'm not trying to brag" is 100% about to brag on themselves. I'm not trying to brag, but I was washing my hands before washing my hands was cool. I was washing my hands before everybody else started doing it. It's how I feel about it. Did you?
For those of you that may not have a clue what she's talking about,
everybody's washing their hands in the world right now. They know exactly what I'm talking about.
But her videos.
That wasn't at all what I was referring to. Mm. It wasn't! Even though it said incredibly well. Oh my God, David. I'm being very serious about that. Don't do that. Don't do that when you do that with your tongue. I cannot stand that. I've told you that.
So Melissa's Tuesday tutorial. Hey, you shouldn't be proud of her for doing the Tuesday tutorials because we've had hair, we've had cooking, we've got hand washing, we've got some great ones coming up. You don't be proud of her for doing it. You need to be proud of me for making her do it. But yesterday, if you have not seen the Tuesday tutorial, it's on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. You've got to go check it out. It is about how you should wash your hands.
CDC approved method of washing your hands. Hey, somebody just asked, Mary Sims just asked where she can get this shirt. You could get it on my website, but we are completely sold out of this, aren't we?
We might have just a few sizes, but most of them are.
Oh, okay. Hey, probably smalls, Mary. If you're like this big, I bet you could get you a small. I think that might be the only size we have left. But go and check for sure. You can look on my website. Let's see. I've seen so many people leave restrooms and never wash their hands. Where are you eating, Deborah? Where are you Where? That is disgusting.
Oh, Don is from Hawaii. Thank you, Don.
David, I'll say I'm from Hawaii if you need me to. Y'all, don't do us any favors, okay? He's fine. I promise you, he's fine.
Last night was Tuesday night.
Oh my God, it's Tuesday night. Baby, what is going on today? What is going on?
I don't know.
No, we both got up early and then I went back to bed like we normally do, and you stayed up. What did you do, honey?
I worked.
Tell them what you're working on.
This is
which
my
is taking
break.
forever.
This is my break.
Tell them what you're working on.
Well, we talked about the spring cleaning. Melissa is sprung her closet wide open, and I'm the one having to do everything. So no, she's done great.
He is uploading all of those clothes into the system so that we can sell them. Most of them are like, I don't know, they're not expensive at all. But he's got to upload every single shirt, every single pair of pants. And by the way, I don't know if anybody is going to, if you go to a garage sale and you buy clothes and you don't try to return them, you better not try to return these. Like, I'm not selling you anything with a hole in it. I'm not selling you anything where like the bottom of it caught fire. It's all legit. They're all good. But I ain't going to be taking returns because Marcy tried it on and it was too long. I can't do all that. No, sir.
Anyway, we'll let you know. Our goal is this afternoon by the Eat Cake, Be Brave 5 and Dime. Hopefully you're in that group. If not, shame on you.
Y'all, this is not necessarily in the news, but I just saw this and I thought it was absolutely hilarious. So one of David and I's favorite television shows is Modern Family, and it is about to end. And when that show ends, I will grieve over that. Like, I feel like I know that family. I love them. Mitch and Cam, if they were real, would be David and I's real life go-to couple. Like, we would do everything with them because we are them. If there was any couple that David and I most accurately represent, it would be Mitch and Cam. 100%. I mean, look at David. This looks exactly like a shirt that Cam would wear.
It does?
So David would totally be Cam and I would be Mitch. Surely y'all can see that.
I don't think they see that.
Anyway, we absolutely love the show and everything about it. But I read something the other day. This girl tweeted that her mother watched The Joker. And the entire time she was watching The Joker, she thought it was Phil Dunphy from Modern Family.
Forget the Phil.
Phil Dunphy! What did that, Ty Burrell, I think is his name? Somebody, please, put up a picture right now. We should have a picture.
You know where they've done that doppelganger in the last couple of weeks? They need to put a Joaquin Phoenix. Yeah, that's who it was, right?
Yeah.
Joaquin Phoenix and what is it?
Ty Burrell. But he's Phil Dunphy. He's just always going to be Phil Dunphy.
Breaking news. Breaking news for some of you. Maybe
this is breaking news. Well, Variety just broke it, and it just came down on our phone like this. Harvey Weinstein has been sentenced to 23 years in prison.
So it's 77 years less than he should have been, but surely the old man will die by 23 years. Oh, was that anger?
David, it's very true what you're saying, but perhaps there's no need to say. Oh, look, somebody put up a picture of Phil Dunphy. Oh, that is wonderful. Okay. No, Michelle says we can't post photos. Apparently you can.
I didn't know you could.
Okay. Paula Bailey is going to fixing to get a freaking shout out right now. Hi, I'm from Bethlehem, Georgia, and to show how dedicated I am to your show, I am in the process of having a root canal, and I am still watching, says Paula Tullis Bailey.
Any of you people parking to go in somewhere and you turn us off? Shame.
Think of Paula.
Shame.
Do another one, David.
Any of you people, your phone's ringing because your boss is calling your office and you think you should probably work when you're at work?
Think of Paula. Do another one, David.
Any of you, you're late to pick up your mother to go shopping and you're going to turn us off to do your duty?
Think of Paula. You said do your duty. David said duty. Anyway, Paula Tullis Bailey is having a root canal right now. Paula, I'm going to kick a shout out to you because it feels like I'm having a root canal. And every day, see, you thought we were going to award Paula. I'm not. I'm going to come down on her. Paula, one day you got to have a root canal. Every day I got to have a root canal. I'm just kidding. Paula, that's so nice. Thank you for watching us. And if you will tell your dentist, to watch us as well. If he's like, I believe that there are probably a lot of dentists who maybe are like orgy guys. They come across to me to be like maybe...
you just mean like they got
they have
hair.
the chest hair and they wear the gold jewelry.
Like
if he's an orgy dentist or like a soft porn kind of wannabe director dentist, maybe not. I don't know though. To each his own. You do you, whatevs. But if it's like a female dentist, if most male dentists are like orgy guys, what would a female dentist be?
I only think of our dentist.
Which is a female. I wouldn't say she's like a porn dentist. What are we doing right now? Our kids go to school with her.
You went down there. I have no idea what you're doing. She's normal.
I know. But you have to admit, most male dentists, when they lean over you to clean your teeth, their chest hair often will tickle you in the nose. I believe that's a quote that you said.
Possibly.
When he came in to check my teeth, his nose hair tickled my nose.
Hey, we've got some people that said that Kaylee said that she is ignoring calls as she's watching us.
Of course you are, Kaylee. And
Tara said her kids are arguing.
Kayla, whoever just said that she's... Okay, Kaylee is ignoring calls. But we should ask her, is she like a 911 operator?
Oh, that could be bad. Don't ignore her.
Is she like on a depression hotline, perhaps?
Yeah. Sometimes you should ignore us. I love Tara Hunt Cole, who said her kids are arguing, and I'm still watching.
They can sort it out. They can sort it out. Give them chores.
We've got people walking laps in the mall before work listening to us.
Walking laps in the mall? What in the world?
Say hello to my mom. We're putting love you interaction.
I'm going to tell y'all what my mother said. Speaking of say hello to my mom. Now, yesterday I had lunch with my best friend, and I ran this by her, and she said, don't tell them that. Do not tell them. Don't tell the internet what your mother said. It is horrible. Your mother was politically incorrect in extreme ways. But that's what makes it funny. Plus, my mother's never going to know I shared this. She doesn't even know we do a morning show. My mother said this to me. This is a quote out of her mouth. So my daughter Remy is in Chicago right now, and my mom has called, I would say, every 17 to 23 minutes since Remy left to see how Remy's doing. And if she isn't calling me, she's texting me. And if you don't follow up my mother's text within 2 minutes, I'm not kidding you, she will send you 4 question marks in a row. That's all she sends, just 4 question marks in a row. And that means I'm still waiting, answer my last text. So finally I called her yesterday and I said, Mom, I love you so much. I do. I love you. But you need to stop calling me every 10 minutes and asking about Remy. And this is what she said. Well, excuse me, Melissa Page, for caring about how that baby is doing up there in that city. But apparently, you don't know that there are dangers in this world, and there is something called white slavery.
Did she
nope.
mean sex slavery?
I think she meant
okay,
sex slavery.
Okay.
Okay? Now, she said there is a thing called white slavery. There is not.
I don't believe
I do not believe that there is. And I think sex slavery is pretty much open to anybody and horrific. And I get it. But calling me every 12 minutes to ask about my daughter is not going to help the situation. So I told that to Carly. And Carly was like, do not tell people that. Don't tell. But they're laughing. Just love her through it, y'all. Just love her through it.
I feel bad for Irma because Irma's at work. She's only able to watch. She can't hear because she has to have the sound off.
Christy Farr is like, oh, well, alrighty. I will tell y'all this. You will see my mother. She will be a guest on the show tomorrow. Do not ask her about this. Well, yeah, because I'm going out of town with her, so I'm going to have to be in the car with her, whether I want to be or not. I love my mother dearly. We are actually very, very close. There's a very good chance I'm going to turn into her, and I've told David this.
Yeah. And you also know there's a very good chance that they're going to tell your mother.
No, y'all cannot. No, that's the thing about watching Rise and Radke. Some things you have to keep to yourself. So no,
some
absolutely
things go in the
not.
vault. Put them in the vault.
Put it in the vault. I love my mother, and I wouldn't want her to hurt her feelings and tell people, and for her to think I was making fun of her, because I wasn't making fun of her. But she will be on here tomorrow. David will not be here because I am taking my mother out of town to a doctor's appointment in Houston.
You never should have told him that. When you told him I wasn't going to be on here,
the numbers will decline dramatically. But I've also told him Annette's going to be on here, so
because everybody likes to see a train wreck.
But the thing about it is, I don't know how to do it. We will be in the car, and I don't know how to do it with her. She doesn't know how to hold the phone at all when you do a live. She just keeps it right up here. So what am I supposed to do?
We'll make her. She needs to be driving while you're doing the live anyway.
Okay. Radke code. Don't tell Annette. That's the promo code. Don't tell Annette. I think your mother is really my mother. I think she's everybody's mother. See, my mother thinks that I'm making fun of her. But the truth of the matter is, she's just everybody's mom. And we can all relate to some of the things that she says. And I think she's adorable and she's cute. And I think she's really funny. But she doesn't think that. She thinks that no, you're just making fun of me on there and I can't think of anything good to say. She doesn't have to. She's awesome. And y'all will love her. So
maybe, what if you don't tell her you're doing a live?
You cannot.
What if you put it on the dash and then just start it?
I thought what you meant was just don't tell her and just surprise her. Oh, you can't tell her ahead of time that you're doing a live. You just have to say, oh, look, it's 10:15. Got to go live. And then just prop it up. If she has any time to think about it, she'll just talk herself out of it.
I just meant put it on the dash and then just...
And her never know, but just see people scrolling through. But I will say this: my mother's not going to know how to do headline topics like Harvey Weinstein. My mother would be like, "Oh, I don't know. Oh, who?" So we're not going to do the breaking news, the cutting edge, the hard hitting news like we do on the mornings. So instead, come up with your best question that we can ask her. And honestly, if you guys want to even email us ahead of time at Melissa Radke, Abby will get your questions and she'll make a running list of what some of your questions are. And that way, when we get in the car in the morning, I can say, Mom, look over these list of questions. We're going to start there. Okay? Sometimes that's better than just throwing them at her.
Hey, speaking of breaking news, I don't know if you heard this. Have you heard, I want to make sure, oh yeah, I did send it to you. Have you heard of social distancing? This is a real thing.
No, but it sounds amazing. And how do I do it?
So people in the medical field may already know this. Okay, so if you did not see Melissa's Tuesday tutorial yesterday, yes, it's true Melissa fashion. It's funny, but it's actually informative as well. So, but a lot of people are talking about social distancing, which is basically avoiding people in places where you can't be at least 6 feet apart, so you don't have direct contact with people or droplets or even contaminated surfaces. Surfaces. My Lord.
What is it again?
Surfaces. So anyway, but they even go back to the flu epidemic of 1918. Of 1918. I can't help it.
What I love is that you hear it. You're starting to hear it. You're hearing when you're nerding out. And you're nerding out right now.
But listen.
But it's adorable that you hear it. Come here to me. You're so You're so cute. My God, you're so cute.
But listen, seriously, they went back and 1918 flu epidemic.
Just so you know, we just dropped to like 200.
Philadelphia did not do the social distancing for like even just a few days.
Of course they didn't.
But St. Louis did.
Of course they did.
And St. Louis had, or Philadelphia had 4 times more deaths.
So what?
The whole point of it is, they really feel like the coronavirus is going to come to all of our communities.
Mm-hmm.
So the biggest thing is obviously not only the containment, but to slow the growth so there's not this big spike, this big peak, and those kind of things. And so if we do the social distancing,
So okay, but it doesn't make sense. Yesterday I went to lunch. Is the waitress supposed to stand 6 feet off? How is she supposed to get my food to me?
They somebody.
And isn't that what it's about?
Hoda told me that
whatever Hoda's doing, I'm doing.
She had friends in Italy, and by Hoda telling me, I mean she said it on the television.
None of us, literally none of us stopped and contemplated anything differently.
But she said they had people at a restaurant in. You know what?
Shaylin said, "Wrap it up, David."
You know, that's not very nice. Anyway, even in a restaurant, the server said, "Can y'all, scoot, trying to even keep the people at the table a little bit farther apart." So anyway, your public service announcement: don't go in public places that you can't be 6 feet apart unless you got to.
Well, I know there is a carnival happening right now behind our mall in Lufkin, and I'm gonna tell you what.
We've used that excuse for years. We have used social distancing to stay out of carnival.
I'd rather catch myself a good old fashioned STD than go to that.
Actually, I think there's a good chance of catching one there.
Did y'all see that there was a man?
Have you heard the doctor story?
There was a man that took his mask off and licked a subway pole. No, wait, did it? Took his mask off, licked his hand, and rubbed it down a subway pole.
His name wasn't Ronnie.
Licked his hand and rubbed it down a subway pole, and he was arrested. That was in Belgium, though. Because y'all know, I don't think they have any kind of,
sense.
No, we probably have a lot of Belgians, maybe 1 or 2 that watch the show. But he took off his mask, licked his hand. What are you doing? What are you doing?
We do love Belgium, especially their waffles. And there are idiots like that around the world, unfortunately.
That's why we got to have social distancing.
Hey, but you know what?
Tell us about it, David. Tell us about the flu, the 1916 flu, and what it did to the Philadelphia Eagles.
It was 1918, and there was
4 or 5 people literally said, "Land the plane, land it, David."
Hey, this is one of the reasons why we keep the camera this far away.
Poor Adrian just logged on and said, "I just logged on. I'm late," and all I heard was Melissa yelling, "Good old fashioned STD."
We're right now creating social distance. This is why the camera can't be closer to us. See, you are safe. There are places in the world today with coronavirus that you are not safe. There's one place that you know you're safe. Right here.
Somebody just, Charlotte says, "I feel sorry for David and I hope he stays well." What you got going on?
Charlotte, I appreciate that. I think you might have got bits and pieces and misunderstood. I'm fine.
Somebody said yesterday, "I'm noticing that David is slimming down." You know what I said? You're blocked. You're blocked. You know why? Because you're basic. And I don't like comments like that. If you can't spread around the compliments.
If everybody can't be getting skinny, nobody gets skinny.
If everybody don't look good, nobody look good.
Somebody said there was a lady in.
Okay, can we go, please?
Somebody said there was a lady in China that licked the elevator buttons.
Oh God. I don't get it. So, Sherry says my husband always practices social distancing. I think we should. I feel like the only place truly nowadays that I feel safe is at my own house and Chick-fil-A. Those are the only places I feel safe.
Just don't go in the ball pit.
Ooh, there's no ball pit at Chick-fil-A. They're smarter than that. All right, y'all. My quote today is not so much a quote as it is just something that I read and made me laugh out loud. And I hope that I can even deliver it to you without dying laughing. It's not a quote. It's like a little game. And I can say it because I'm not a drinker. And here it is. Your alcoholic name is your first name plus your last name.
Your alcoholic name is your first name plus your last name?
Your alcoholic name is your first name plus your last name.
Where did you hear that?
I just saw it. I just saw it. I thought it was so funny. Oh, I don't even drink. I thought that. Now that is good stuff right there. Okay, so that's my quote for today. Use it as you wish. Post it. Okay, post it. But I thought it was funny. Y'all have a great day. David, let them go.
All the AA meetings around the country that usually watch AA, just all the AA meetings that generally watch R&R.
I'm going to tell you what. If an AA meeting is propping us up in the middle of it, thinking that we're going to bring any kind of wisdom, we're not.
No. It's about even when you're tortured, can you say no to the drink? And they use us as that example.
Hey, Don Hinkle said in 1841 and 14, we took a little trip along with Colonel Jackson down the mighty Mississippi. Then it stopped because you have to hit Seymour. I'm not going to hit Seymour to see what she said.
I'm interested.
But God knows you are.
I'm interested.
Love you guys. Have a great day. My mother and I will be here tomorrow. Nobody tell her that. Send your questions to Melissa at Melissa Radke, and we'll ask her. Unless they're dirty. No, even then we'll ask her. Okay, bye, y'all.
See ya.